Hello everyone and welcome to the channel once again. I did stop on my way from Wise the other day on the 29th and took a picture of the Christmas tree. Let's get rid of these glasses here so we can see. This first picture here I took just to get my settings on my camera fixed up here. I went ahead and shot this at infinity. I did ISO of 800, 18 millimeters at f3.5 at 0.8 seconds. I went ahead and hit the auto mode option on Lightroom, and this is what it turned out to be, what itself done. Only thing I did do was change my white balance to a tungsten to get rid of some of the orange color from the street lights. And I did go down and enable my lens correction profile. I selected what, I had the Canon camera, and I selected what lens I had, and it would go through and make a minor correction of any lens issues. That's the only thing else that I've done to the picture. Just go ahead and just reset this back to the original picture. As you can see here, this is as it was shot from the camera. This is what the raw file is right here. Like once again, I just did hit the auto button here, and it went ahead and made the following adjustments all by itself. Like once again, I just changed the white balance to tungsten and made the lens profile correction. These next pictures, I didn't have to do this many. My Cam Ranger does have an option to do an extended HDR photo option also. I just went ahead and picked out 20 pictures on it. These are them here. My Canon does do a 3-picture HDR by itself, and it does rather well job at doing that. Some cameras will do more. I think Nikon's do 4 and up. Some of the higher Canons will do more than 3. I just went for the fun of it and did a 20 picture HDR. After you select your pictures, you can right click and then hit photo merge into HDR. If you're doing a panoramic, do a panoramic. I've not done a panoramic in a while, but I will do one later, and maybe do a nice snow scene or something. You can go through and do a HDR in Photoshop. You can select that if you want to. I did the photo merge in Lightroom HDR mode. It took it about 12 minutes to do this. I went ahead and done this in advance already. I didn't want to bother you guys just watching the progress bar go across the screen. I think that would be a rather boring video. This here is the picture that it turned out after I hit accepted, and it went ahead and merged them all together. Once again, the only thing I did do was hit the tungsten white balance and the lens profile correction. Everything else you see listed here is what Lightroom done itself. I didn't change any of those settings. Of course, if I do desire, I could do that, but I didn't. This is exactly what it is. And I did save this picture in a JPEG. The ones that I have kept, I will show at the end of the video so you can see them better. This next picture is, I moved to the left of the tree and took this picture. I didn't really like this picture. Like once again, you won't know until you try, until you take a picture. That's all part of it. This next picture, I got up on the bank a little bit and took this picture. I really like this picture right here. Only thing I wish that wasn't there was the shrub that was there. Of course, I couldn't cut this shrub down where it's town property. I don't think that would go over too good. This is a real nice picture. You got this inviting bench for you to come and sit on. You got the tree, you got a house. Of course, this was a nice picture. I didn't do anything to this picture. This is straight as it is out of the camera. Only thing I done was a profile correction on my lens. I didn't hit the auto option or nothing. This is as it is out of the camera. This next picture is of the house off to the left up there. This is a real nice house. This one here, I was a little bit close to the street light. I got a little glare here. If you want to, I can go ahead and reset this and show you the original picture as my camera took it. You can see all the light from the street light. Once again, I did crop into this picture. And here is that result once again. The only thing I did do was hit the auto button, done my white balance, tungsten, and my lens profile correction. This next picture I moved over just a little bit, and settings was the same on my camera. ISO 100, 18 millimeters, 3.5, 15 seconds. You can see the light trail. The car went through the red light by the time I took this picture. You can see his stop brake lights there, and his headlights. I think it brings a little extra character to the picture. I could have waited and took another picture of it not being there, but you know, that's part of doing photography. You won't know until you try, until you see what the result is. This next picture is I turned straight around from where I was sitting at and took a picture of the tree going back. Sometimes it's best to turn around and look behind you. You might be missing a wonderful picture behind you. You're just looking, you're getting tunnel vision and looking straight ahead. It is good to turn around and look behind you every now and then. This is an awesome, nice picture too. Let's reset this back to normal. This is straight out of the camera right here. Only thing I did do, like a dummy, I left my tripod bag and my camera bag sitting there on that wall. This is still a nice picture. Most people probably wouldn't even pay attention to that, but I know it was there. You got these leading lines coming in, you know, wrapping around this tree for your center picture. You can see the lights from, you know, the street lights that are there. I just went ahead and just cropped it in a little bit. It's still a real nice picture. I didn't do any adjustment to it. So you can see here all my stuff is set, you know, straight out of the camera, 0. I did do my lens correction and my tungsten profile. And this is, you know, still a real nice picture. These next few pictures here, I got closer to the tree, probably about 3-4 feet to the tree, and I took pictures of ornaments. It was real nice. This first one here, I had my camera set for ISO 100, 18 millimeter, which is as wide as my camera will go, 3.5 f-stop for 15 seconds. This next picture is the same settings, but I did center the tree up more. Didn't have to do this, but I did. You can see the little spots where the tree is going up into a point. These next two pictures, I went ahead and I darkened it down a little bit. I changed my f-stop to 8.0 on this picture, and this picture I went down to a 6.3, with each one of them still being at 15 seconds. These two pictures I went ahead and I made an HDR combining of these also. You can select both your pictures and go up and hit your photo merge. We go ahead and do this one. Since it's a 2-picture exposure, it probably won't take it that long to do. It does remember your light settings you did use. Of course, I had the auto align and auto tone check from before, so it did remember that one. I didn't have any de-ghosting amount checked. I left that as none. You can see now it's generating the preview right now. It'd take it about a minute to do that. But yeah, get your camera out sometime and go out and take pictures. That's the only way you're going to learn how to use your camera, is to use your camera. Play with your settings. You can see here what it combined it into. I won't hit accept because I've done this already. I just hit cancel. Here is that picture that I went ahead and done before. I did crop into this picture. These are the settings that Lightroom itself had done. I didn't change any of these. I did crop, once again, I cropped into this picture. You can see here where my crop guides was, where I moved it in a little bit. The only other thing I did do to this picture was my profile correction. That's all I've done to this picture, these pictures. I will have these, I think there's 4 of them pictures on at the end of the video. And I do want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope you did enjoy the video, and maybe we all learned something together. You know, mistakes are a learning tool. Anytime you mess up on something, you know, you say, hey, you know, that won't work. Get your camera out and go take pictures. You can take pictures of the same stuff over and over and over. Every time you take a picture, it's going to be different. You got spring, summer, fall, and winter. You've got cloudy days, sunny days, snow days. You know, you've got all that stuff. Sometimes you may have people in your pictures, and you may not. But get your camera out and go and take pictures and enjoy the relaxation of doing photography. If you see me out taking pictures online, come up and say hi or whatever. That'd be no problem. I talk to anybody. You can feel free to message me on Facebook or message me here. I usually will answer pretty quick. And I do hope you guys really enjoyed the video. Once again, if you feel free to do so, please like and subscribe. That way, when we make some more videos, you'll be notified that I've got them posted. And this is probably about the 4th video I've made so far, so do bear with me. This is still a learning experience for me. And once again, I want to thank everybody for watching, and I hope you did enjoy the video.